Hey everyone, I wanted to leave you with a quick message today about holding yourself back and knowing what it is you want. I feel this is very, very important right now to quantum jump. And what I mean by quantum jump, really, it's not something la la, it's like this whatever knowing. No, it's really quantum jumping in that sense is meaning that you are stepping into a new reality. How do you step into a new reality? Is when you change the template that you are sitting or standing on. How do you change the template that you are sitting and standing on? Is by changing a pattern, by making a new choice. And you are given that opportunity every single moment to respond in the same old way or to choose a new way. That is very important right now. Why? Because everything is enmeshed together. There's a sense that everything is very easily enmeshed, especially if you have your sensitivity that's more heightened. It might feel like it's a bit more difficult because you might get easily influenced by what is happening on the outside. And what I mean by what is happening on the outside of you, meaning in a specific interaction. So maybe somebody's thoughts, somebody's feelings, somebody's behaviors, the energy on the outside. Maybe you read something and you notice yourself, you held back, or maybe you've been wanting to put yourself out there in a specific area of your life, any sort of area, but then things just stop you or turn you off or get you to give up very, very easily because you feel that and you're like, so okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna play small again. I'm gonna hold back. Now is literally this again, the archetype of the leader, the archetype of the warrior of light, the archetype of the wayshower, is that the keys are in your hands. Literally, any sort of spiritual belief that maybe you took on that has not worked for you. If any spiritual modality, theory, anything that you've heard out there, even like including the law of attraction that I don't resonate with anymore. But let's say any of those things that you've taken on and you realize actually they're not working for you, drop them. Because you know what? You hold the key. You hold it. If in any way you've been holding back, sitting back, waiting for something to happen, waiting for things to play out, waiting for somebody to come and just, be that savior and take you off of whatever you are feeling, it's time to let that go right now. It's literally time to let it go. And instead to own your power, own that strength within you, because you hold that key to change your life. And what that takes is first for you to know what is it you really want. What is it you really want? And for you to know what is it you really want is to inquire, to know yourself. Inquire what is it that your deepest heart desire, not what you believe you actually want. Not because something is not accommodating you or is not suiting maybe an imagination or a fantasy that you have, but instead what is your heart wants in your present reality that you are creating. And what does it take for you to go for it? How different would life be if in any situation, instead of succumbing and surrendering to what is happening in your life, what is going on, what that interaction happened, if you were trying to do something with your career, your business, and you got a no, the opportunity got missed, or something happens and you find yourself, okay, you just go back to the old ways of thinking. How about instead you just bring what you want? What is it you want? You want success? You keep going. Keep that vision focused in your head. And I really highly recommend that you watch my latest energy update, because I really went deep into all those different things that are happening energetically, and it will help you understand this video a little bit more of what I'm trying to say on an energetic perspective. But really understand now it's time for you to get clear on what you want and claim it. Claim what you want and go for it. Don't let yourself hold back. And I understand that maybe there could be some things that maybe are in your unconscious, on your energy field, that are holding you back. And if you're wanting support to do some of that energy work, you can reach out to me for a one-on-one, because we can do some of that work to see what is actually holding you back. What could be that source program, that shadow that is happening energetically. Otherwise, it could be bring that awareness to literally go for what you want, because you hold the key. And the moment that you show up in that way, in the sense where You're no longer tolerating the reality that you're in. You're no longer saying yes to the things that you're in. Does that mean that you're not accepting? Of course you are accepting. That's why you're in it. If you didn't accept something, then you would just not be in it. But you did accept. But now it's time for you to dream bigger, and it's time for you to go after what you want, that new reality. But you know what? I want to tell you something, because many of us, again, as I'm saying, notice where you're being passive and just waiting for this imaginary savior or this imaginary event or this imaginary thing to come and change you or take you out of your life, which is not going to happen. And just to say, that doesn't mean that you do not believe in miracles. I am a big believer of miracles, and that's what I know. But actually, say that. If you believe in miracles, claim it. Do not then, say I don't believe in miracles. But the thing is, what I'm saying is that you got to show up in that way. You got to show up in the way where you really are showing that you want something, that you really, really want it. And it's interesting because we think that it's this thin line. I didn't even know I was going to talk about this right now, but it's coming through, is that, you're as if you're doing it in a desperation. There are two different energies, because actually when you're desperate for something, you're not showing up as if you want it. When you're showing up for something knowing that you want it, it means that the gap between you in this time and space moment and it happening, they are bridged. There is no space. They're one. The way that when you show up as if it has happened, in the sense where you're wanting something, you're showing up because you know that you want it. So any sort of threat of reality of it not happening is very, very minimal. Am I going to tell you that it's non-existent? No, but you've claimed it. You're like, you know what? I am aware of my reality. I know that my reality is like this. I know that this is what's going on, and I know that I'm no longer tolerating it, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to break down all those walls and those barriers that I have, and I'm going to make a new choice to show up for it as if like I have never showed up for it before. I'm going to leave you with this message. Let me know your comments below, how you're feeling, how you're navigating this thing. Don't forget to check out the last energy update for even more information. And if you want to do some energy work, reach out to me for a one-on-one. All the information is on my website. And besides that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Much love.